saying to you, it's Friday the 4th of November 2011. My name's Chris Reardon. Today's United Kingdom talk. You're probably wondering where I've been all week, actually. I think I've only done one show this week, haven't I? Been a bit of a busy time, really. I've got a lot to do at the moment. And that's the only reason you haven't been seeing me. Don't worry, I haven't got fed up or anything like that. I bet Ross Patzelt, who is a regular listener to the show, he doesn't admit to it, but I know he's a regular listener to the show, probably going around telling people, oh, he's probably fed up to it. No, nothing of the sort. Just very, very busy at the moment, okay? I've been looking at some property. As you know, I do a little bit of property stuff, and I've got another 2 viewings a little bit later on. And so I've been doing that. And also, yesterday I went to a DJ shop that I've been using. I've also got a bit of a chest. Oh, dear me. I didn't expect that to happen. Actually, that's the first time I've coughed. My voice may sound a little bit more deeper and sexy today, does it? Does it sound deeper and sexy? And I'll tell you why that was. My best friend Ron, he's had a bit of a chest for the last week and a half, nearly 2 weeks now. And I made the error of going round on Sunday to see how he was. And by Wednesday, I had a little bit of a sniffle. Nowhere near as bad as he's been, incidentally. I don't think it's going to get any worse. But at the moment, I've got a little bit of a chest and a deeper voice. Makes me sound even butcher than I usually do, really, doesn't it? Eh? Am I sounding butch today? Especially thank you to Peter and John for their kind notes, worry, thinking that there was something wrong. There's nothing wrong, just been a bit too busy. Anyway, so I was telling you, I went down to the DJ shop yesterday. I'm ready now to do my first sort of big mobile disco. Saturday week, it's someone's joint birthday and anniversary for someone else in Hammersmith, actually, in a very nice hall in Hammersmith. And although I've got all the equipment, some of my equipment was very old. I've got a pair of speakers and an amplifier that are 27 years old. They have done all these different places, scoutles, hotels. I've been on a boat a couple of times with all this gear, and they still work perfectly. But I thought, if I don't want anybody to be serious about doing the weddings and birthday type things on Saturdays once again, I need to replace those because I'm starting to get worried. You know, as I say, these things still work perfectly, but I'm a bit worried taking around electronic gear that's now 27 years old, and you're thinking, oh, you know, how much longer can we get out of this? It's certainly had my money's worth out of it. And that's why I invested quite a lot of money, actually, yesterday, buying new. I bought 2 new speakers, some stands for the speakers, and like a DJ stand where I can put my equipment on while I'm doing the job, and also attach the lights to the top. So nice little compact unit. I've got to say, once I got it out to the car, I thought, oh my God, I don't think this is going to go in the car. Because I've only got a little car, but we did get it in. I did get it in eventually. So that's what I did yesterday. And I've got to say, full marks to the shop that I went to. It's more of a warehouse than a shop. DJ Kit in Newbury. Fantastic service. I must have spent a good hour with the bloke there, choosing what I wanted. So very, very pleased with the service there, indeed, at djkit.com. Don't suppose any of them watch the show, but you never know. djkit.com. You want any help? Go down there and they'll be pleased to help you. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. Anyway, boys and girls, we're going to do some emails. Oh, the star cloth, the little lighted cloth that you see behind me, I'm afraid is coming down after the end of this show. I bought that, again, to do my mobile DJ work, and it's only been behind me temporarily. Now, if you shout and scream enough, I might just go out and buy another one just to stick behind me there. Do you think it makes that much difference with that little twinkly clock? I say twinkly, I don't have it actually twinkling. You can have it twinkling, but I find that a bit of a distraction while you're doing a show. Okay, so do we need another star cloth behind me? If so, what colour? Because they do different colours. They do a multicoloured one. I think that's a bit more expensive though. The one behind me at the moment is white. They do pink. On the other hand, with the video camera I've got, I'm not actually sure that a coloured one would actually show up the different colours, because for some reason it seems when lights are on they always shine up white for me for some reason. I don't know why that is. So do you want another star cloth behind me when I take that one down, which I will do straight after the show? Do let me know. My email address is chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. All right, email time. Somebody's been waiting about a week actually. Hello to Guillermo. I hope I've got that right. I've never quite been sure how to say your name, my friends. Guillermo, who says, loved hearing about your holiday trip to the States. Oh, do you know, I still haven't shown you the little film, have I? The last film I had. It's only about a minute and a half long. I live in San Francisco and have been to Las Vegas a few times and have to say the appeal of the city doesn't draw me as to travelling abroad to the EU or UK. Probably because I live so close to it. Did you get sick upon returning to the UK? No, I didn't, but my friend Ron did. He hasn't been very well. I promise to be a regular correspondent in the future. Cheers to you and your best mate, Ron. Respectfully, Guillermo, and he's in San Francisco, as I say. He's sent another couple of bits and pieces here. He says, will you be dressing up for Halloween? Well, if you saw Monday's show, you will indeed see I did have a little Halloween costume. Of course, I didn't need a mask. I'm quite ugly enough, thank you very much. I stopped celebrating Halloween a long time ago, but I love the candy. And I love your singing. No singing today. Oh, the voice is not well. No singing today, I'm afraid, my friend. Have I got your name right? Guillermo. Is that better? Guillermo. Guillermo. If I've got this wrong, can you write it down how I should say it? Because I like to get people's names right. It's very rude if I'm not pronouncing your name right, okay? Yes, I did like a little bit of dressing up. And if you like the candy, do you know what? I think even at your age, I think you could go around and do trick or treat. Just knock on people's doors and demand that you get sweeties. We need more sweeties in our life, preferably Cadbury's milk chocolate. Yes. Hello to Richard, who was looking at the status on my Facebook. My Facebook username is Chris Reardon UK, where I was last Saturday at Hemel Hempstead DJing, and he said, you do get around. I hope you're not meaning anything rude by that. What do you mean I put myself... Are you suggesting I put myself about? How rude are you? Hello to Sean, who says, I'm getting a lot of disco and karaoke bookings. Did one yesterday on Saturday. Well, can we see some pictures, Sean? Have you done any pictures? Can we see pictures, Sean, of you DJing at this event and you smiling? You have to take pictures with the people, you and the people that are in it. Always important. And he says, as for that cake you bought, you naughty boy. What, you mean the Halloween cake? Yes, it was very nice. Thank you very much. Chocolate Halloween. I had the whole thing myself. Not all at the same time, may I add. Thank you. He says, taking a sip of tea. Not all at the same time. I had it in 3 portions. You know, serves 10. I did 3 portions. He says, you commented about the swimming classes taking up a lot of the pool. Yeah, where I go swimming most days. I haven't been today, actually. I haven't got time today because I'm just waiting for my best friend to arrive. Because he's coming over today. He's coming to look at the houses with me. But I mentioned, was it on Monday's show or last week sometime? They had these swimming classes at the Virgin Active place in Wokingham. And when they do it, they almost take up the entire amount of the pool. There's not even a quarter of the pool left for the swimmers. And I think that's a bit unfair, so I did complain. Well, not so much of a complaint. They're all very nice in there. More of something that needs a little bit more thought. Do you know what I mean? Sean says, I think they should give half the class to the pool and half to the public. Then again, I've heard that the swimming pool gets lots of money for doing them classes. Well, yeah, no. I don't think... If you want to do any classes at Virgin Active, you just join them. That's it. It's all included in your monthly fee. You don't pay extra to do this, that or the other. Unless, of course, you have one of those private personal trainers. I think you have to pay for that. Actually, some bloke, funnily enough, some bloke came up to me in Belushi's on on Wednesday. I don't think I've got it here. Where did I put it? He handed me his card. It's got a picture of him in boxing shorts. Very, very nice man, to be honest. And he says, if you, all right, Chris, mate, because he talks like that. He's straight boy. All right, Chris, mate, if you ever want to do a little bit of a workout, come and see me. That's what I do. I'm a personal trainer. But it's a bit far away from my house, really. I thought, you don't possibly think you could be chatting me up, do you? No, I suppose not, no. Why would anyone want to look at sad old me? That's the truth. Keep smiling, gang. Keep smiling. So there we are. Perhaps I should go and do a little bit of kickboxing. Don't you have to kick your legs high in the air for kickboxing? Let me try that one. Kickboxing. Oh, 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 box, 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 box. I don't know. Does that work for me? Possibly not. I don't know. Sean says, on the other subject, this vest that you misplaced, you remember the misplaced vest a couple of weeks ago? Huh? The one that I said I wore, took to the sports centre, had my swim come out, and it was gone. And when I got back, it was in the kitchen. Yeah? Remember that? He says, I think all this Halloween is getting to you. Spooky ooky. We like spooky. Do you believe in ghosts? Come on, boys and girls. Do you believe in ghosts? Maybe not. You should believe in spirits. Spirits are there. Yes, they are. I believe spirits are there, watching us all the time, actually. And finally, on today's show, we've still got some emails waiting to come up. Okay, we'll carry on with those in a minute. Oh, there's one here from Jean. She sent two. I'm sorry, Jean. Oh, go on. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. We'll do one more email from the lovely Jean, who says, "Hi, Chris. Enjoyed your show today as always. This is one back at the end of October. Went to a casino last year with my son, Nick. Should say Nick, not Ick, dear. Nick. Do check your spelling, dear, before you send things in. No, actually, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not. This is not a spelling test. This is a show where we can all join in and be happy and fun together. Last year with my son Nick and his wife Sarah in Lake Tahoe. Not really my thing, but won $5. Yeah, oh, you won the same as me, Gene. I told you, didn't I? The only time I played at the casino was on the way home at Vegas Airport, and I put $10 into the machine and won 15. Or was it 5? No, I put $5 in. I did lie slightly. I put $5 in, started playing it, and then it went up right up to 15, and then I carried on playing it, got back down to 10, and I cashed it, so I won 5. We both won $10. We beat the casinos, Gene. How fantastic is that? She said, but I didn't cash it in. Saved it for a trophy memory. Oh, what, the ticket? You save that? There's probably a lot of people that do that, isn't it? They actually save the ticket rather than cash the money in. She says, I love the place itself. Breathtaking, literally. Due to high altitude, had to stop to catch my breath. Oh, you're not one of those heavy breathers, are you, Gene? I get a lot of those down the telephone. I do. I wish I did, anyway. Beautiful views, but couldn't look over them. Don't do heights. Me neither. Don't do heights, unfortunately. Damn it, because you miss so much. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I do, but I wouldn't. If you took me up like a block of flats or apartments and it's quite a tall, like the Empire State bit, I can't look over the top. Oh my God, no. I might be able. I can look across, but not down. Oh no, we don't do heights. Till tomorrow, Chris. My son Nick Evans. Oh yes, so she corrects herself as well. Thank you, Jean. I've got another email from you, Jean, here that I'll read out in the next show. Also, some. Oh no, I'll save that story for the next show because that's quite funny. That is. Animal lovers might not like it, to be honest. I am an animal lover, as you know. I'm a vegetarian. Have been since March, but there is a particular type of animal that I dislike after they invaded my loft earlier this year in March. Who was with us then? Oh, it was terrible. I'm not going to tell you on the show because we run out of time. Thank you very much, boys and girls, for listening. My name's Chris Reardon. The email address, once again, is chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. See you on the next show. Bye-bye.